Hey there, welcome to the new year. If you're watching the replay, I massively appreciate you. Put hashtag replay down in the comments so that I can give you a shout out later on. I am coming to you from my house today. I've just dropped my son off at preschool. I am so blessed to have one of the best prep schools in the country, literally around the corner from me. So I've just dropped him off and then I came back and I thought, you know what? I'm going to start doing videos first thing in the morning for me. I don't know what time it is or where you are. Maybe let me know down in the comments. And I wanted to let you know why I think it's so important that you are absolutely publishing every single day, which I know is really, really hard. So what made me think of this? Well, I was listening to a podcast this morning by a guy called Alex Sharfan, who has run $10 million, $100 million companies. And he was talking about how he went back 18 months ago and started completely from scratch because he found that he was working with people he didn't want to work with, and then found his new avatar and then started trying to reach them and to grow his audience so that he could bring in all of his potential customers into like his world so that he could then sell to them and help them. And I was listening to him and he said that he was talking to somebody at a conference recently and they said, you know, do you find it really, really hard going up on stage? And he said, no, I don't. I've had like over 10,000 hours of speaking practice. But he said, every time I hit record on my podcast, I really, really struggle. I have like that feeling deep inside. I don't know if you've ever had this. I get this all the time before I hit press go live on Facebook, but that kind of like that feeling of like, oh my God, who am I to be doing this? What do I know? Who am I going to help? Nobody's going to listen to this. I've had 2 viewers. It doesn't matter. And he said, this is Alex Sharfan, said that it's really, really important to just press record anyway, because each time you do it, you're going to get better at doing it. It's not going to feel as scary. And I know over the Christmas period, I've made a really conscious effort to be more present with my family. And I know lots of people have done this, but I've also been watching a little bit on Facebook and I've had a couple of messages from people saying, Sam, how are you everywhere all the time? And I'm like, well, actually, I haven't been posting that much on Facebook over the Christmas period because I have been very consciously thinking about not doing it. But what I do post and the consistency I've had of posting over time means that the Facebook algorithm, because it does work, is showing my posts to people who might be interested in what I'm talking about, or showing my comments to people who might be interested in what I'm talking about, which means that everybody still thinks I'm everywhere, even when I'm not on Facebook all the time. And I'm not publishing every single day over the Christmas period. But had I not been publishing every single day last year, then that would never have happened. So this is why it's important for you to keep publishing. And even when you think you've got nothing to say, talk about your experiences, talk about the things that people have been asking you, the questions that you get in your inbox. And someone inboxes you, don't reply to them in your inbox, make a post and then put it out there. Thank you, Matthew. If you are getting value from this, please let me know in the comments, because you know it's hard when you're putting stuff out there all the time and you just don't know if anyone's listening. Now, one thing I can tell you about Facebook Lives is I know, so I can see when people that I'm friends with come on my Facebook Lives. Or if they like my page, I can see them come on my Facebook Lives. And lots and lots and lots and lots of people watch and they don't comment, which is annoying for you when you're the person putting it out there because you just don't know what people are thinking. But what I can tell you is if you do Facebook Lives every single day, or at least a couple of times a week, people will watch. They might not comment. They might not share it. They might not do anything, but they are watching. And when the time is right for them, they will reach out to you and ask you if you can help them with whatever it is that they're struggling with. And I found this recently quite a lot. When I've been talking about Facebook ads, and I've been people inboxing me saying, hey Sam, I know you know about Facebook and ads and the free stuff and the paid stuff. Can you help me with my Facebook ad campaigns? And we're talking like a few £1,000s a month in ad rep, like in agency fees for these kind of people, but they never comment on my videos. But I know that they're watching. And actually, if I hadn't have thought about this, if they hadn't reached out and messaged me, I might not have known that these guys were watching. So just bear in mind, people are always watching you, which means you need to always be publishing your content, because if you don't, no one's ever going to know who you are. And then you can't help people because they don't know who you are, and therefore they don't know how you can help them. So you've got to publish every single day. Now, I know the hardest thing is thinking about things to come up with. And that's what I've been working on over the last, I guess a week or so, I've been putting together a planner that helps you to publish every single day. And if you can't think of something to say, it's got little inspirational pieces in it. So it might say, ask a question about X. It might say, give an experience you've had about Y. And so every single day, my planner is going to give you little prompts so that you can go and just publish something out there. Whether you want to do it by live video, whether you want to do it by audio, whether you want to write something. My planner has got a little prompt for you every single day. And I've taken quite a while to put this together, because you can imagine that trying to come up with something for every single day of the year is quite hard when you're trying to think. But that's why my plan is going to help you, because you just have to open it to the day, and it actually works on your iPad. I did try and have an example up here, but I can't get it up properly. But basically, it has a little prompt every day, and then you can then go, okay, so here's my prompt, here's the thing, right, so how can I apply this to my business? Now, if you want my planner, you do obviously have to comment below. And if you share this post, I will absolutely give you my planner for free, because I want to get the word out more, because I know I can help people if they just knew about me and about how I can give them value through sharing the stuff that I know. So if you share this, I will give you my planner for free. But wait, there's more. What I really, really want to do, because I know people buy these things and then they never use them. And I watch people go on webinars all the time and then they never use the information. So what I'm going to do that is totally not something anyone else is doing as far as I can see, because I've looked everywhere, is I'm going to do a live workshop with you online. So you do not have to come to where I live or come to London or anything like that, or come to the UK. You can join me live online and we will go through planning your content for the whole of the year in quite a short session, because I know how to do it really fast, so that everything that you then put out is going to be stuff that resonates with your audience, which brings in the right people, and which means people are then going to buy from you in the easiest way possible, which is when they ask if they can buy from you, not you having to go out there and cold call people. I hate cold calling. I can do it, but I hate it, so I don't want you to have to do it either. So if you want to get in on my workshop, where I'm going to go through with you, and I'm going to have to limit it, because I can't do everybody's business all together. If I had 1,000 people on, it's just not going to work. So I'm going to have to limit how many people. But if you want to join me live, and we will go through with you to plan your content for the whole year, and it will be literally everything you could possibly want. So all you have to do is wake up in the morning and go and publish. Then you need to let me know in the comments below. I'm going to send you a link. It's going to be limited. There's going to be a tiny fee, because I want you to do it, but I need you to actually show up. And I also don't want you taking up a space and not turning up if you, if you just can't be bothered. I don't want you. I want people who actually want to take action and actually give amazing value this year, because I can promise you one thing, it is getting harder. But if you do live video and you do stuff and you put out stuff that actually is useful for people and gives them value, I promise you, it's not harder, because everybody's going to want to watch what you're doing, and they're going to be brought into your world, and they're just going to block out the noise of everybody who is just saying the same things as everybody else and who's just being boring. You've got to be interesting. You've got to have energy. But the easiest way to do that is to have little prompts every single day that will tell you the kind of thing that you should be saying, and I want to make you have that planned for your business. And the only way I can think to do this, apart from inviting you to my home, is to do this live online on probably on Zoom. And you just have to let me know in the comments. Terry has said that they're in. Amazing. Tara's publishing every day. That is amazing. You guys make me happy. Just let me know in the comments if you want to be part of my workshop. This is the first time I'm doing this. And I think it's the first time that anyone's done this, because I can't find anybody else who's doing this right now. So if you want to plan your content for the year, it's not going to be hard. I'm going to give you all the prompts that you need, and we will together go through adapting those prompts for your business, for your potential customers. Because that's the real key thing. You can't post what everybody else is posting, because you'll get drowned out in the sea of noise. You have to post things that are interesting for your clients and your prospects. And the only way to do that consistently, and I know that's the thing that people struggle with, is doing it consistently every single day. The only way to do that is to have stuff ready. So when you're not feeling like it, when you feel crap, when you're tired, when you've had a hard night, my son was sick in the bed last night, when you've had, and this is a true story, when you've had that kind of situation, you still need to be able to produce. And the easiest way to do that, without really having to put much thought in it, is to have it all pre-done for you, so you can have my planner with all my prompts, and you can then join me on my workshop. But Visha has asked, and she said she's in. How do you sign up? Just comment below and I will send you a link, because I only want to send a link to people who are genuinely interested and who are actually going to show up, because what I don't want is all the spaces, because it does cap out, Zoom does cap out on how many people you can have in a session altogether. So I only want people in the session who are actually going to show up and take action and use it. So if you want to join, then just let me know. So Visha, I will send you a link out and you can book on. It'll be really the cost is going to be low, because I don't want you to have to really struggle with this. I want you to do it, but there has to be a cost, because I need you to show up, because if you don't show up, you've taken a space from someone who could show up and who could use this. And this year is my year that I am only putting out content for people who will actually take action, because I am fed up with people who just don't do anything, who learn all the stuff and don't take action, because I know it's easy to do that and I don't want that to be you. So to recap, if you want all of your content planned for the whole of 2019, yes, 2019, then you need to comment below. I will send you my planner. We will jump on a workshop together. We'll have a group session. We'll go through the planner. We'll say, okay, so this is the theme for January. This is the theme for February. These are the things you're going to do. This is this week, this week, this week. These are the things you're going to talk about. This is how you're going to talk about it in your business. This is how you're going to do it to actually attract your ideal client. And I promise you, you're going to have the best 2019 ever. You will not get this anywhere else. Nobody else is doing this. They're probably going to do it all now because I'm talking about it. But right now, this is the only place you can get this workshop live with me. We will all together go through planning your 2019. It's not going to take long. It probably won't take even more than a couple of hours. But if you do not do this, I promise you, when you wake up tomorrow and you just can't, you don't feel like it, you just can't be asked, then you will not publish. But if you've got something in your back pocket that says, this is what you can talk about today, then you will publish. And if you publish every single day, I promise you that you will find your world explodes with opportunity, because everybody will know who you are. They'll know how you can help them. Then they'll want to be helped by you, but you need to consistently publish, and I want to help you. So drop a comment in the comments below. I will send you the link. Bavisha is in, amazing. Thank you so much. Terry is in, amazing. If you're watching the replay, then give me a hashtag replay. Let me know in the comments. Give me a hashtag live if you're watching live, and I will help you make the most of 2019. And if you've ever felt value from me, got some value from me, then please share this, because I want lots of us together, because when you have more people together, you have the power of the mastermind. If you've ever read Think and Grow Rich, you understand, and you probably do anyway, because everyone's got masterminds these days, but the power of the mastermind, when you have more people together, then they can solve problems better, easier, and quicker. And that's what I want to help you with. So drop in something in the comments. Matthew Foss says she's on fire. I am always on when I'm on live video. I don't know why. There's something about these that I just massively up. Like, people meet me in real life and they say, are you, like, is Sam on something? She's a little bit nuts. Like, she's really high energy. And there's a guy that I know who's really big in my area of England, who is a really, really, really well-known business coach. And he's like, Sam, you're one of those people that just vibrates with energy. And when you're on, everybody else starts to go on. So if you want a bit of that for 2019, then you just have to join my workshop. All you have to do is drop a comment in the comments. I will send you a link. You can come and join me. We will plan our 2019. It's going to be amazing. I thank you so much for watching me, and I shall see you guys all really, really soon. See ya.